Absolute Powerforce was released in February 2010. Notable cards in this set include Battle Fader, Gravekeeper's Descendant, Cards of Consonance, Gravekeeper's Stele, and a new trap card that would become a staple of the format, Fiendish Chain. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. What's going on, guys? It's Cimo. Just want to quickly remind you that if you haven't already gotten your first edition Kingslayer shirt, now's the time to do it. Links are down in the description. Thank you all so much for your continued support, and I hope you enjoy the episode. You know, guys, I just feel as free as a bird because these Black Wings are putting in work. We're on a new win streak, and most importantly, we are back in the winner circle. So we have another shot to roll for Turbo Pack 1. We kind of already got what was good out of it. I guess we could maybe get the Judgment Dragon, but let's be honest, I don't think I'm going back to Lightsworn anytime soon. So I'm not sure if there's really anything else we want out of there. But to be fair, the wild cards for Stardust Overdrive, I definitely could just take a pass on those. So let's just spin the wheel. It's largely irrelevant, I would say. Like I said, if we can get the turbo packs, that's probably best. And really, out of all the times that I have gotten this, it is on Stardust Overdrive? Are you okay, this may not have been as bad as I initially thought. I had to confirm this with Nyhmnim because I swore this was the case, but I couldn't remember when I was raging about the fact that I even spun this in the first place. But the secret rare wild card slot is actually any wild card. That was the wheel that we initially used in the beginning, and now that we have like ultimate rares and stuff, at some point we decided that if we managed to roll the 2% chance to spin that, then you can just take any wild card. So that means we actually have access to any individual card in Stardust Overdrive, which gives us a lot more options than just the secret rares, so I'm feeling pretty okay about that. The problem is, a lot of the cards in Stardust Overdrive absolutely suck, so I'm gonna have to take a moment to think about what my options are. So I'm starting off with the secret rares just to see what there was, and the problem is these cards are like so specific that I can't conceivably fathom a time where I would actually use these. Victoria is actually kind of hilarious though, because you can target a dragon monster in the opponent's graveyard and special summon it, so if Gage actually properly summoned Emperor, I could actually steal it with Victoria, which is kind of cute. This also just sucks too because there isn't just like a good generic card that's at like super or ultra rare that I would want to play. And so that's just an easy go-to most of the time for some of these sets. There's usually like one good card, but Stardust Overdrive had 0. Part of me wants to play the long game and pick up a card that's actually going to be useful later on. But even then, I don't think there's a card that's useful later on that comes out of this set. The ones that are pretty much all commons, and I have play sets of them. So I actually think I'm going to lock in, and I'm probably going to regret this, Blackwing Silverwind the Ascendant. So it's a level 8 synchro, but it requires 3 monsters to make, which is why this is probably never going to happen. It's kind of cool though. If it's synchro summoned, I can target 2 face-up monsters on the field with defense lower than this card's attack and destroy them, and you can't conduct your battle phase the turn you use it, but during each of your opponent's turns, the first Blackwing monster you control that would be destroyed by battle is not destroyed. It's a very high investment sort of card. I kind of feel like my back's against the wall though, because it's like, if I don't take this, there's really like no other playable card in this set. So I guess we'll lock it in. Let's just move on to Absolute Powerforce, and we'll let Nyhmnim tell you all about it.
Guys, I'm not gonna say much except Alex has Crush card now. Are you fucking kidding me? He didn't get to flip it yet, okay? But just the idea of Alex Cimo having the one card that is only obtainable through a YCS top, I guess Turbo Pack now, but usually only obtainable for the YCS top. He has it, and he has the opportunity now to spin it on the wheel and get 2. What? Also, Triple Collude. God, what an episode. I'm not going to dwell on the statistical anomaly of Alex being able to have all 3 Collude in the game just pretty much consistently, so let's just hop into what we're talking about today. Absolute Powerforce released February 16th, 2010. Obviously popping up at the top with the greatest card in the game, Unicycler. insane, bro. Absolutely crazy. I actually don't think this set has a whole bunch of crazy stuff released in it. There's some cool stuff. There always is. But I think this set falls a little bit short. We'll be copping into some new big sets moving down the line here. But one big thing to point out is Battle Fader. Nice battle phase hand trap. Keeps you alive for a turn, but it also is a body on the board to be able to use for a tribute summon, so we can tribute monarchs over it. Also get a couple new Gravekeeper cards here. Gravekeeper's Descendant, I'm pretty sure, was a big deal back in the day. This card is bonkers. This is really what swung Gravekeepers into action here. And I think Starstrike Blast, which is right around the corner, they get Recruiter, which Recruiter was a huge upgrade to that deck as well. As for the Synchro slot, Majestic Red Dragon, which I'm pretty sure is the cover card. This card is absolutely garbanzo. Again, in the same vein, we do have Red Dragon Archfiend, but we don't have Majestic Dragon, so there's no way we can make this thing. Be cool to have it for the collection, I guess, but this card was never good back in the day. It's not good now. Anything making with Majestic Dragon it was too difficult to make. Drill Warrior is really not a bad Synchro monster. With a card like Quick Draw Synchron, we do have a way to bring it out, and it's just not terrible either. We don't have to play Drill Synchron, and I don't think I ever want to. Also, X-Saber Hyunlei is crazy. This card is nuts for X-Sabers. Unfortunately, I don't think we have the X-Sabers to back it up to actually make a full deck out of it. It requires a tuner and one or non-tuner X-Saber monsters. But this card is really sick. When it's Synchro Summon, destroy 3 spell or trap cards, that's essentially like Heavy Storm. And then a little bit down the line here in the trap cards, we get an incredible trap card. Fiendish Chain is absolutely ridiculous. A super rare card that I really hope we pull this episode. This is one of the only forms of effect negation that has ever actually occurred in the game at this early stages. We had a card like Divine Wrath, sure, which Divine Wrath is good. Alex has that one, but having to discard a card was just sometimes a little bit too much. This is a card that just, you flip it up, negate an effect, the opponent can't attack with the card either. This card was just ridiculous. And then if you scroll down, you hit the secret rares and like the high rarity stuff, and honestly guys, there's not a lot to say about it. The X-Saber Emmer's Blade is crazy, but again, it's a secret rare in a sealed format. It's just a little bit too hard to get our hands on. All the other holos, they're not that great, honestly. Gale Dogger is great for ritual decks later on in the game when you're able to dump a card like Herald of Arclight, get free value off of it, but everything else, it just kind of falls short this set. So I really don't want to keep my mind thinking of what Alex could possibly pull from his champion packs today. So let's just go open 24 packs of absolute Power Force. Let's see what kind of power we can harness.
You know, on second thought, I might actually change my decision, because if we're going to focus on the long game, I don't know how long Blackwing is going to be viable. Don't get me wrong, it's a really strong deck, but there's going to be a point, I imagine, where Blackwing isn't going to be the move, and so that makes this pick useless. Whereas Victoria is actually always going to be live, because I cannot imagine Gage ever playing a deck where he's not playing Chaos Emperor. And so if that's the case, I actually think picking Victoria is correct here, because this card could just very well win me games that I have like no right winning. And this card is just very splashable as a 1 of normal summon. It's also 1800 attack. So like as a body, it's just fine too. This also could potentially get stuff like Stardust Dragon out of his graveyard too. So that's something I need to consider. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Victoria. I think this is probably the better move. All right, so 24 packs of absolute Fiendish Chain, because honestly, that is the only card I care about in this set. This set is slightly better than Stardust Overdrive, not by a lot, but there are a few more playable cards by comparison, and I just want Fiendish Chain. If I can just pull a single one, I'll be happy, but there have been episodes where we've pulled multiple super rares in the same pull, and if we can get 2 or 3 Fiendish Chains, oh man, that is going to be big. So let's hope for the best. 24 packs, let's get going. So there's a reasonable amount of Gravekeeper support in this set, and this is one of them, although I'm not sure if Gage and I actually pulled Necro Valley. He might have pulled one, but I don't think I have a single copy. We do have a shot at it in a future Turbo pack, I believe, so maybe there is a chance to actually pull together a Gravekeeper deck. And, you know, Gravekeeper is another low rarity, super high meta strategy back during the day, so it's possible, but I'm not holding my breath.
All right, 24 packs, absolute Power Force. We're only looking for Fiendish Chain. That's the one big hit I'm looking for today. If I can nab it, I'll be happy. That's not a Fiendish Chain in that first pack, and that is definitely not anything good. Consecrated Light, I'm pretty sure, is like an okay side deck card, but again, sealed format. We know we're playing against Alex with those black wings. Consecrated Light might as well do absolutely everything, actually. Hold on. That's so silly. I was thinking about it the other way. Neither player can normal or special summon dark or declare an attack with dark monsters. That's pretty nice, but a 0/0, we gotta have a way to back it up and keep it alive. I play a lot of darks too. I don't know if I can find a way to squeeze this in. Pretty good though. There's Gravekeeper's Descendant, like I was talking about. Big rare card to pull there. Really cool card. And the best card in the game, Unicycular. Another set where you can get a token, man. I don't want the ceremonial token. What am I supposed to do with that? $3.50 though. Man, we're balling. Oh, there's our first super. I got excited. I saw the continuous trap and almost checked all the boxes. Tuner scheme. What the hell is this? Activate only when a synchro monster is synchro summoned to your opponent's side of the field. It's special summon, excuse me. Take control of it. Remove and play when it's destroyed. Wait, that's actually really sick. Wait, what if we play this today? That might be hot. I can take Alex's Goyo. I can take his Armed Wing. He's definitely itching to synchro summon. He's got all those tuners in the black wing. I think we might actually play this.
Yeah, there's the Fiendish Chain in the flesh. So if you've never seen this card before, this card is incredible. This was a staple back in the time when it was released. Activate this card by targeting an effect monster on the field. Negate the effects of that face-up monster while it is on the field. Also, that face-up monster cannot attack. When it's destroyed, destroy this card. This was a very expensive super rare and was a format-defining super rare as well. This is 100% going to make its way into the main deck. There is a secret rare Earthbound Line Walker. I don't even know what this card is. It's dark. It's 1200 attack, 1900 defense on a level 4. Earthbound Immortal Monsters. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, there's actually one of the other playable cards in this set being Battle Fader. Battle Fader's pretty sick. It allows you to stop an opponent from direct attacking you. It completely ends the battle phase, and it also just gives you a monster on the field. It's level 1, so there's like some potential synchro plays there, although that's like really, really optimistic, but it's a really cool card. Am I gonna play it? I'm not sure. I think it's a card that doesn't really need to see play at this moment, but it's something to keep in mind for later because this could be a card that could potentially save me from like a Dark Arm Dragon or a Chaos Emperor Dragon Onslaught. Problem is, most of the time, Gage is going to fire Emperor before he attacks, and if that's the case, then Battle Fader's completely worthless.
Oh, okay, cool. Right back to back there. X-Saber Ember's Blade. Oh, as good as Ember's Blade is as a card, destroyed by battle, sent to graveyard, summon a 4 or lower, we don't have enough X-Sabers yet. I think in the next set, Duelist Revolution, I think we get cards like Dark Soul and everything. Those are really important. If we can pull a little bit better, X-Sabers might be something on our checklist there. Is there a mix between X-Sabers and 6-Ams? I don't think so. Can we make that happen? I don't think so. Man, that is a useless ultra rare right there. Sun Dragon Inti, don't even really want to talk about it. This card is not good. Damn, coming up on the last 3 packs here. It's been pretty light for the foils in this episode. Nothing too crazy. Power Invader, sure, okay. Alright, last pack. Can I, oh man, am I really gonna go dry this entire episode? Oh, okay, last pack magic, baby. At least we got a Fiendish Chain. That's what I was looking for. Very, very hot pickup. I'm happy I got that. You know what? Everything else was pretty sad, you know? I got the Ember's Blade. We'll bank it. Maybe it'll come in handy. Let's get the building, man. I'm so excited.
There's another super rare, Saber Hole. This is a counter trap that I imagine's for X-Sabers, and activate only while you control a face-up X-Saber monster, negate the summon, and destroy it. Not too bad if only we actually had the X-Saber monsters to supplement it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pack. And nothing. We have an ultra rare Witch of the Black Rose. Hopefully this is like Witch of the Black Forest. It's a dark level 4, 1700 attack, 1200 defense. Not bad. Cannot be special summoned. If this card is normal summoned and you control no other cards, draw a card and show it. Then if it is not a monster, send it to the graveyard. Also destroy this card. That's awful. Following that up, we have another super rare, the Dragon Dwelling in the Deep. It is a water level 4, 1700 attack, 1400 defense. Place 1 ocean counter on this card. Yeah, that's about all I needed to read. So we're counting up on the last few packs here. We do have 1 Fiendish Chain in the bank. I would like to get 1 more. Ooh, there's a Gravekeeper's Descendant. That's actually pretty nice. I would have liked to have gotten at least 1 more of this if we can potentially go the Gravekeeper route. Again, I think we need a lot of pieces to make this come together, but having multiple copies of Descendant would be really nice. I guess there's still a chance that we can get them. Only 2 packs left. Let's hope for the best. And doesn't look like we're getting it there. Can we please get a second Fiendish Chain? Please? And it doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I can't really complain. This was actually a pretty decent opening for the set. We got 1 Fiendish Chain, which is right here. We got a Battle Fader that's a little bit lower down. We actually got a lot of really good cards. And, you know, sometimes in these openings, we can get absolutely nothing. So we'll take what we can get. So let's go ahead and load up Dueling Book and see what we can come up with.
All right, this is what we're hopping into today. Slight changes with the deck list to accompany a couple other cards. Also to fix around for what I think, since I know Alex is on Black Wings 1000% now, I gotta adapt to it. I keep losing to cards like Icarus Attack. I just keep doing it. So I decided to main deck 3 My Body as a Shield. Since I'm going to be wanting to go second a card like Trap Stun, which will be good when he makes me go first, My Body as a Shield actually allows me to play into Icarus Attack, where if I were to just set Trap Stun going second or something like that, if I wanted to set up, he could Icarus Attack, pop the 2 back row, I'm screwed out of luck. I also decided to side 3 copies of Fairy Wind. This pops face-up spell or traps, so if Alex decides to stack a couple Black Whirlwinds on his back row, this gives me a way to out them. This was played back in the day for Pendulums, actually. It was a good out for it, but this also really, I think, applies here, too. If Alex wants to wall up with those Black Whirlwinds, just netting insane advantage. Hopefully I can stop him in his tracks there. A lot better option than Twister, I think, for sure. Main deck changes. Ryza has officially left the main deck. I just feel like he's not doing enough. We're only sticking with the Mobius and the Jinzo. Jinzo seems a little counterproductive with a card like Royal Oppression or Fiendish Chain, but Royal Oppression, it actually has some interesting plays where if I can slap the Jinzo down, I might lull Alex into a sense of false security where he thinks like, oh, Royal Oppression CED can't come down, I can pay the 800, or if I slap on the Jinzo, I can just combo him out. The Teledad engine is still pretty good with the 1E Telly, the 2 Krebons, and the Psychic Commander. Kalut just still, I feel like, underperforms, but maybe I just haven't seen it shine yet. That's all the changes with the deck today. Really happy we could include something from Absolute Powerforce, and that's Fiendish Chain. That's a sick pull. Let's see if we come out on top. Hopefully we do. I have a good feeling about this one. We just gotta draw the right combination of cards. You know what? I feel like to beat Alex, we just gotta draw Exodia. That's essentially it.
All right, you guys, so this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's kind of the mentality I'm going with here. I did make a couple of changes, so we'll quickly cover those as well as the rest of the deck. 2 Blizzard for easy synchro access and recursion because we can get back any of our monsters. We got the Bora for swarming and piercing. We've got Gale for cutting Gage's monsters down to size, and this card is just so versatile. I love it. Kalut because it's broken. We have 1 Mistral, the Silver Shield. The only reason this is in here is because we have Crush Card Virus, and we can search it off of Black Whirlwind. So it allows us to set up for the Crush card and allow us to use it off of a Blackwing target, which is cool. It also allows us to just get something off of Black Whirlwind, so that way we can actually maybe chain block, which is kind of cool. 3 Shura because it's insane, and 3 Sirocco because it's the top of the totem pole when it comes to Blackwing monsters. For the non-Blackwings, we have 1 Kaiku for just keeping Gage off of Emperor as well as Dark Armed, and 2 copies of Sangen because it's Crush card fodder, but it's also good because it keeps a nice fresh supply of monsters coming in. Sangen can search itself, then Sangen can get not just Mistral, but it can get Blizzard, it can get Gale, it can get Kalut, so there's a lot of flexibility with Sangen, but we need to just have a few targets for Crush card so we can actually resolve it. For the spells, Allure of Darkness to dig deeper into our deck, 3 Black Whirlwind because it's insane, 3 copies of Book of Moon. I know Gage is on Trap Stun, so I want to have this maxed out as a way to play around that, plus Book of Moon can just stop so many things that other cards cannot. Heavy Storm to win the game, Pot of Greed because it's broken, Regeki because it's insane, Snatch Steel just because it just wins games by itself, Bottomless Trap Hole. Starting off the trap cards, we have Crush Card Virus as well. 1 copy of Fiendish Chain. I actually swapped a Bottomless for the Fiendish Chain because Bottomless loses to cards like My Body as a shield, and so Fiendish Chain is a nice way to kind of balance that out. This can also stop the effects of some of his other monsters, and that way I'm able to just be able to negate those effects, and I think that effect negation in a format where we really don't have a lot of it, I think can actually be very powerful and maybe catch him off guard. 3 Icarus Attack. This is like one of the best cards, if not the best card in our deck. This card is just absurd and will win lots of games if we see it. Imperial Order to stop his spells, Royal Oppression to stop his big threats, and of course 1 Torrential Tribute. For the side deck, we have Cyber Dragon when we're going second, DD Crow because it has good synergy with the deck, and it just kind of depends on the way things are going if I want to side this in. I put Magical Scientist in the side deck. I still have all of these monsters in here for Magical Scientist fodder, and it is a Crush card target as well, but the thing is, I was trying to figure out a way that I would actually use Magical Scientist efficiently, because I'm not playing like Mystic Tomato or anything like that anymore, so I would have to commit my normal summon to him, but the problem is that means I'm not normal summoning any of the Blackwings, I'm not getting Black Whirlwind triggers, so it's a little bit counterintuitive, but the flexibility of this card is just really strong. Being able to go into Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight, and just purge his graveyard, I think is super good, so I wanted to just have it in the side deck just in case. 2 Raikou to out any weird stuff that he might be playing, Dark Hole for when I know I'm going second, 2 My Body as a shield to protect our monsters, 2 Soul Release to purge his graveyard to keep him off of Chaos Emperor as well as Dark Armed, the Bottomless in case I know I'm going first and if I want to put in another trap card as well as the 2 Compulse, the Skill Drain as well as the Dust Shoot. Dust Shoot has been an all-star, but again, I really don't want this card going second, which is why it is in the side deck. For the extra deck, we basically just have a bunch of fusion fodder here for Magical Scientist. Darkblade the Dragon Knight's basically just Kaiku with 2200 attack. Dark Flare Knight just 2200 attack. It doesn't really do a whole lot besides that. Dark Fire Dragon is a level 4 and it's a dark. We have Dragoness, which is a level 3. We have Fiend Skull Dragon, which can actually negate flip effects and is immune to traps, which is kind of neat. Ojama Knight's a level 5 and it's a light, so that's okay. And Steam Gyroid, just a 2200 beater. And then we also have the Synchros Black Armed Wing. We have Goyo Guardian, Magical Android, Power Tool Dragon, 2 Psychic Life Transfer, the Sea Dragon Lord Gishilnodon, and I actually decided to throw in the XX Saber Gothams. Now, someone in the comment section recommended that I play this because in some fantasy of a pipe dream, I can actually steal Gage's Goyo Guardian with Snatch Steal and then summon like a Gale, which is a level 3 tuner, and make this because Goyo is an Earth non-tuner. Well, it actually just says Earth monster, so it could be a tuner technically, I suppose, which is really weird. But an Earth monster that's level 6 and a tuner, which is Gale, is level 3, makes a 9, and Gothams has 3100 attack. It could come up. We go into Goyo rather frequently, and so if I just happen to have Snatch plus Gale or like Whirlwind and a way to get to Gale, as long as I have Snatch Steal, that's a very viable line. Now, it might just be better to keep the Goyo Guardian, to be completely honest, but then he can't pop the Snatch Steal to get the Goyo Guardian back, which is probably what I'm more afraid of than anything. So this is a way to actually do something with it. We have space in the extra deck, so I figured I might as well play it. So we'll see what happens, but I am on a 2-win streak, and I'm looking to make it 3. We're going for the turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, I can't believe this. Like, you already know because I texted you of all the times to get the secret rare, which is like the money wild card, to pick any card in the set. Any card. It sounds amazing, except when you get Stardust Overdrive as your previous set and there's nothing playable in the entire set. Oh my god.
You don't have to lie to me, man. You really wanted that Majestic Star Dragon. You don't have to lie to me. Like,
yeah, I wanted a third Majestic Star Dragon.
Oh, yeah, you gotta complete the playset.
Yeah, I needed to complete the Ghost Rare playset of Majestic Star. God, this game.
Well, I guess I don't even have to be scared of what you picked, but I can't believe what did we set that as? It was less than 5%, wasn't it? That
it was a 2% chance to land it.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You're so lucky. I can't believe it.
Incredibly lucky, unbelievable. God, could you imagine if this was any anyway?
Look,
I'm
just stoked you didn't get champion back again, because then you could have gotten a second crush card, and it would have all been over for me. I would have been shaken.
Yeah. I mean, I was really, really hoping that was going to happen, but I think the fans are probably going to think this is way funnier, so I guess it works out in its own way. But absolute power force. Not a lot of absolute power in this set to be. I mean, it's slightly better. It's slightly better than Stardust Overdrive. I'll say that.
I agree. Yes.
But
I was even saying that though. I mean, like when Unicycler is like the best set, like the card in the set, it's kind of saying something. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
there's at least some playable cards in this one, so we'll see if you manage to pull any of them. The audience already knows, but we got to get down to that rock paper scissors, Gage. This is gonna be fun. So you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Let's also shout out our patron, Mr. Blake Davidson. Thank you for your support. Give me your energy, and wow,
that's
Blake
the first
Davidson
one I've won
is
in a minute.
It is, yeah. Blake Davidson's definitely a team Gager. Definitely let us know down in the comments. But Gage, you're gonna be picking. I have a feeling I know which way we're going, and good luck.
Good luck, Duelist. You're gonna need it.
All right. We will go to a nice, humble main phase 1 here. I think we'll just start it off nice and simple with a set, and a set. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw for turn.
That extra card is just so good.
It's just so strong. All right, let's kick it off big. I'll start by playing Instant Fusion. I'll pay 1,000.
Off the bat. Yeah. Sure.
Right. Instant Fusion resolves. Give me that Gilta.
Okay, we've seen this before.
I'm on a normal Krebons. Do you have the Icarus attack?
I really, really got to think here. That 2-card Black Rose, it's just so strong.
It's the combo, baby.
Well, I don't have Icarus attack, but I do have a Book of Moon. I'm actually going to book the Krebs.
Sure, booking the Krebs is A-okay with me. I'll just set 2 cards playing around the Imperm column, like the good player I am. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's my turn. I'll go end phase. That Gilta's going to destroy itself.
I'm happy to see that. That means that there shouldn't be any more Black Rose Dragon in my future. Now I want to think here as well.
You don't have the Icarus attack. Did you just mind game me? Did you just mind game me?
I'll draw.
Okay, good.
That's not bad. I'll fire off an Allure of Darkness.
Oh, yeah, that's not terrible. Go for it.
All right, we'll draw a couple cards and have to banish 1.
Discard the whole hand. You didn't get any darks.
I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I really wish these were different cards. Fine. I think I'm going to banish the Sangen.
All right, yeah, I see what you mean. That's not the greatest choice.
Yeah, it's definitely not the greatest. Okay, so I really want to get this Krebons off the field. We had to confirm this, but because Krebons is set, it cannot use its effect because on attack declaration, it is still face down, so that's good. So I think I'm just going to...
Why is it so hard of a decision for you? What do you have in your hand?
You don't know. You don't know. That's why. All right. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to normal summon Blizzard.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. No targets, obviously. I wish this was not the case. Yeah. I'm going to flip up this other Blizzard.
Oh, dude, he's Exceed summoning. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go into that Sky Cavalry Centauria card. We'll try to hit it for 1,300 more.
I'll take 13, no problem.
We'll go to main 2. I'll set 1 and pass to you.
All right, end phase, I'm going to dust that.
Oh, that was the
I knew
Icarus
it.
attack.
I
Cage.
knew it.
Now you know why it was such a difficult decision.
All right, well, I'm going to bring him out. We'll go Banish a Light in the Dark. It's been a minute since I think you've seen this guy. Chaos Emperor Dragon. Is he okay?
He is not. I have a second Icarus attack.
Oh, you did mind game me, you animal.
I did.
Oh,
I'm going to get rid of one of these Gales, or Blizzards, rather. We'll take out the Emperor in the back row.
That's fine. You get to see this back row. I was pretty stoked to pull this.
Ooh, we got a Fiendish Chain. Okay, so that Blizzard one, I'm played around the Fiendish Chain.
Outplayed.
This Icarus attack's at the grave. All right, continue.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta read what this card fucking does.
Oh, that's good. Add that to the blooper reel.
Yeah, right? I don't even know what my cards do in my deck. I'm gonna normal summon Psychic Commander.
Oh my god. Now I know why.
Yeah, you ready for Caveman Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's go. I'm gonna go battle phase. I'm gonna attack and I'm gonna pay the life points to, what is it, pay 500 maximum? And I think your dude loses 500.
So my Blizzard is what, 800 right now? Damage step.
You... No way! Bro, fuck Kalu! Oh my god! I'm so mad.
Okay, so you knocked me down to 800. Kalut puts me up to 22, and your Psychic Commander only has 14, so you'll take 800 damage here.
That's unreal. Oh, whoops, not declaring an effect. All right, main phase 2. I'm gonna set this card in sadness and pass. Go.
Now you see why I was so worried about that Allure banish, because had I done that differently, that would have not transpired like that at all. I'll draw. I'll hit for 13.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll go to main 2. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main. I will set a card. I'll end my turn.
All right, I'll draw. I'll go to battle phase. I'll hit for 13.
Blizzard beatdown, baby. I'm all for it.
I'm going to pass the turn. Go ahead.
Can I get a fucking monster? Oh my god.
Now you're having my problem.
Yeah, right? Oh my god. Go.
Please draw Heavy Storm. Please draw Heavy Storm. Oh, that would have been just great for the one time. Hit for 13.
All right, I can't keep... Oh my god. No, I can't do that. No. Oh my god. 13's fine.
Damage step, motherfucker! Come
on,
forget! Let's go!
Oh, fucking Alec. Oh my god, this draw better not be good. I quit. I quit. Oh my god. I didn't want to give you it back. What was the point? Oh my god.
Well, like, that's a tough one, because, like, if you would have stopped it, you could have top decked, like, Emperor, right? And you still would have been able to actually Emperor. So there could have been an argument there, but at the same time, you weren't dead unless I specifically had Kalut, so...
Yeah, I drew this. I drew E-Telly too, so I was like, I wanted to keep the E-Telly. I was like, if I draw any monster, I can synchro into something and, like, hopefully get bored. Oh my fucking Kalut damage step. What a fucking
Game 2, motherfucker. Game 2. Let's go.
Alex, the 2 words I never want to hear in my life ever again. Damage step. I can't do it, bro. Honest, Kalute, I'm having war flashbacks, bro. It's awful.
It's gonna make you have to rethink every single time I attack, and you might be within Kalute range that you might just have to waste those resources.
Could you imagine if we had gores too? I would lose my mind, dude. I would never escape
luckily,
it.
the audience is spared from that, but that would be heart attacks left and right.
Oh, man. You know the deal. I'm going second again. Good luck, duelist.
Yeah, you do get to pick second, which is always good, so hopefully it pans out for you, and best of luck. This is going to look very similar to the first game, Gage. I'm going to set, and guess what? I'm also going to set. Go ahead.
Good play. Interesting. I'll start my turn. Normal summoning Jane, the Lightsworn Paladin.
That is fine.
Jane's going to pop in there near your face down.
All right. This time it's a Sangan.
Okay.
So I'll go digging. I think I'll just grab... I'll grab another Sangan.
Okay. I'll go main phase 2. Set 2 face down. And I'll go to the end phase, and I'll use Jane's mandatory mill. Nope, you saw the trap stun.
Oh, he brought in the trap stuns.
You know
I already knew you were kind of on him, so it's not the end of the world. I'll draw. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and normal summon Mr. Cimoooooooo the Dawn.
That's a big normal summon, and that is okay.
Ooh, it went through. Okay. I suppose let's go to battle phase.
Give me a sec to think here. Battle phase is fine, yeah.
All right, I will attempt to attack into Jane with Cimoooooooo.
I will... Oh, man, I'm thinking.
Oh, you're really thinking about this.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because I could have plays. What can I draw?
I'm gonna guess a card.
I mean, yeah, hopefully I would. Are you kidding me? Yatagarasu.
Activate Time Seal.
The Time Seal. I'll activate Econ. I'll throw it in defense.
That is interesting. Well, now I guess it's my turn to think. I'm not happy about it, but I suppose I shall let it go.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Cimoooooooo goes to defense. That will force me into my main phase 2. And I think... I'll just pass the turn. Go ahead.
I'll draw. I'll go battle phase, and I'll poke over your Cimoooooooo.
I think that's fine. I will let Cimoooooooo go to the graveyard.
Okay, your thinking is scaring me. You're thinking so hard about it. I'll go main phase 2. I'll set, and I'll go end phase. We'll do Jade. Wow.
Okay.
That's
all right.
unfortunate.
One Emperor down. One Emperor down. If you already have another one, it doesn't matter, though. I will draw. What to do. All right, so I think I'm just going to set and pass it over to you.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. I'll flip up Sangan.
Respectable.
Go battle phase. Jane's going to try to poke over your face down.
All right, it is my Sangan.
Okay, your Sangan can search.
Yeah, we're going to get a copy of Gale this time.
Sounds like a plan. And I'll go in with Sangan.
I'll take the 1,000.
Sure. Main phase 2, I'm going to normal summon Krebons.
Uh-oh. That's pretty good. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
That makes me feel a little better. I'll synchro these two.
Sure.
Into Goyo Guardian.
Understandable. He is the best Synchro 6.
And then I'll summon Dark Arm Dragon.
Ooh, that puts you at exactly 3 darks. Let me think.
This board does, in fact, Alex, it loses to one single Raigeki, though. So
it does. I mean, it does. I'm happy about that, at least. I am going to Book of Moon, the Dark Arm Dragon.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let me think for a sec. You were thinking so hard on that Book of Moon, then what's that other back row? I kind of have a read that other back row is Icarus Attack. And the way I've set up my boards is Icarus Attack sucks against every board I made. So I'm going to go for the hard read that's Icarus Attack. I'm going to Dust Tornado it.
It was Imperial Order.
Oh, that's a good card too, but it's not what I read.
It's not Icarus. It's not Icarus.
It's not Icarus. Well, yeah, Dad only has 1,000 defense, so he's a small guy, but it is your turn, duelist.
All right, I will draw.
Don't tell me. You didn't do you dick. You didn't do it. I hate you.
Oh my god.
Don't even shuffle your hand if you drew it. Just throw it down.
Well, see, thing is, Gage.
Is it Snatch Steal? I'm like, there's so many things I'm scared of right now.
What are you scared? Go ahead and list them off.
I'll list them off, right? Okay, I'm ready. I'm scared of Dark Hole, scared of Raigeki. I'm scared of Snatch Steal. Just Kalute indefinitely. There's a lot of things. What is it? Is it one of those several?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I got to think about this one. All right, so unfortunately, what I would really love to do, I don't think can come to fruition after we've verified old card text, which would be fantastic, but that's okay. I think my play is still going to be identically similar regardless. I am going to Snatch Steal your Goyo Guardian.
Yeah. All right, Snatch Steal's fine.
Now I just want to think what I want to do from here. The problem is Goyo cannot steal Dark Arm Dragon.
Yep, because Dark Arm Dragon says
unfortunately.
must be special summon, not must first be special summon.
Correct. So that's unfortunate. I would have loved to just take your Dark Arm Dragon, but I mean, taking your Goyo Guardian is still also very strong.
It's
so
gotta feel pretty good.
I'm not like feeling like super bad about it. It's actually okay. He also only has like a puny 1,000 defense, so it is what it is, I suppose. I'll go ahead and just normal summon out this copy of Gale.
Sure.
And I'll go to battle. I'm going to Gale over your set monster. And I'll also Gale Sangan too, because I forgot. So 500 attacks. So take 23 here.
23. I get the mandatory chain link 1 because it's Sangan.
Right. I actually don't even know if I want to take your Sangan, to
I
be
mean, yeah,
honest,
because I'll get it back. I'll get more value, but
right, you get more value, and you've already used your Dark Arm Dragon, so like the Darks in the grave don't really matter at this point. So I actually don't think I'm gonna take this.
You don't want it? All right, you don't have to have it. It's okay, dude. I'll pull off a Sangan. I'm gonna grab Witch of the Black Forest with Sangan.
Grabs Witch. That's fine. I mean, Witch requires another turn of setup, I guess. Yeah, I suppose that's okay. I'll go to main 2, and I think I will actually just pass the turn here. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I'll draw. Stand by.
Gain 1,000 from Snatch Steal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, that's actually...
Ooh, he's looking in that extra deck.
That's actually a really good play.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. It's not as good as I thought. Oh. I thought it was good. It was going to be real good, but I'm just going to set a card, and I'm going to set a card face down. I'm going to end my turn. Go ahead, Duelist.
All right, I'll draw. That's not bad. I don't know how good that is, actually. I feel like you've got the Witch set. Part of me kind of wants to go for it. This does do a lot. I think we'll give it a shot. I'm going to fire off a Black Whirlwind.
Sure.
I'm going to normal summon Blizzard, trigger Black Whirlwind.
Sure.
Okay, so with Black Whirlwind, I'm going to grab the one and only Mistral the Silver Shield.
Yeah, seems about right. Okay.
Fantastic card, by the way. And we're going to try for it. I'm going to fire off Regeki.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Raigeki's fine.
All right, show me the Witch.
I'm going to pick Mobius with Witch.
Okay, we'll go to battle phase.
I swear, if I lose to Kalute, there's no way. Okay, battle phase is fine. Let's go through it.
All right, I'm going to swing with Goyo first.
Okay.
Okay. I will swing with Blizzard.
Okay.
And I will lastly swing with my Gale.
Okay. Battle step, start step is fine. Is it going through? Is there anything in damage step?
Damage step.
Alex, don't do this to me. Alex, don't do this to me. Don't do it.
Well, you know one of the cards in my hand is Mistral,
I
right?
do. It's fucking Mistral. The other one can't be Kalute. Oh my god, dude. No. What the fuck? Kalute's the best card in the game.
By 100 life points.
Oh my god. Oh. Alex, there was about to be a massive tempo swing incoming next turn. You have no idea.
3-0, baby!
Fucking Kalute, dude. Holy shit. What was my next draw? Oh my god. Dude, look, I already had it set up. I was going to...
Okay, all right, so what was the setup?
So last turn, I was thinking if I wanted to special this Cyber Dragon, I had a Krebons. I could have Black Rosed. But I decided, you know what? I'm only getting rid of essentially your Gale and your Snatch Steal. I was like, I can live a turn. And then if I would have lived a turn with that Witch, I could have Mobiused, take back my Goyo, and then just like destroy you. Fucking Kalute, dude. Oh, that's gotta be like the best card in the game. This back row was Trap Stun too, but
oh man, I mean Trap Stun would have been good if I actually had any traps this game, but I had one and you popped it. Funny enough, of all things, yeah. Part of me was worried because I'm like, man, if that back row is live, then I am going to be in trouble if I waste this Regeki, but I figured it was worth a shot because I knew you picked Mobius up, so I had a feeling you had some way to get Mobius onto the board, which meant you were setting something up, so I felt like my back back was kind of against the wall a little bit, and I really had to just try, because otherwise I knew I was losing the Goyo. I could have just not Rageki'd because I knew you're going to Mobius take Goyo back. I wouldn't have been in the worst position, I guess, but my hand was Gale, Blizzard, Mistral, Kalute, so it's not like it was fantastic.
Well, with the
What was my
Mobius,
next
it's like
draw gonna
Goyo
be?
got over any of your cards, any of them. So
Right, exactly. So I had one of two options there. I either could have done what I just did, hope that it worked, or I probably the safer play would have just been to, because I saw you search Mobius, I could have just, just not done that. But I mean, I guess to be fair, even if I passed and just let your witch stay, you could have gone battle phase, attack into something. I had Gale still up, so you could have attacked into Gale to get Mobius, then main phase 2. Done exactly that. You wouldn't have been able to steal something with Goyo, but at least you would have been able to at least restabilize your board, and I probably would have been in trouble then.
you just had to have exactly game at that turn, because I think the next turn it would have been a big, like I said, big swing. I would have gotten the Goyo back. I could have started taking your dudes and syncing up with mine. It would have been out of control, I think. But oh my god, dude, Kalute's the best card in the game. I'm convinced. I can't believe it. It's a magnet to your hand too. You didn't even search it.
Nope. That one I actually drew, and it's been in my hand, I think maybe since turn 1 or 2. I don't recall, but it's been there for a while.
Unbelievable. Coming in clutch. I'm going to get you next week, man. You bet on it, dude. I can't believe
Oh, man, you've gotten 2-0'd the last 2 weeks on top of it, Gage.
It's all on the back of Kalute. If you don't have Kalute, I win the game. That has to be it. It has to be
Is it that simple? Is it just no Kalute, Gage wins?
It literally has
all?
to be that. I need to start main decking Mind Crush for Kalute. I swear to God.
Part of me almost thought to not book your dad, because then I was thinking I could have snatched the dad and then just ruined you with it, because I had Sangans and Sirocco engraved, so I could have just used your dad against you, potentially. At first, I thought you could steal dad with Goyo, so that's actually why I booked it, because I was thinking, oh, this is great. I'll steal it, and then it gets flipped face up, because it's re-special summoned, and then I can start popping stuff. But unfortunately, that doesn't work, and good thing we looked that up, because otherwise the comments would have destroyed us. In either case, whatever. It is what it is. But man, and you had the trap stun this time too, and it's just like it didn't matter.
It didn't do anything. Nope, it didn't do anything. Like I said, I was thinking about Black Rosing last turn, but if I would have Black Rose, I don't think it would have did anything. Like I said, it just cleared up your Gale and then my Goyo Guardian, which you had, which I knew I had. If I would have been able to live a turn, I knew I could have taken it back. So it's like I just didn't think it was better to wipe the board. It's
so funny though, because you were actually texting me before we filmed this. You're like, today's the day I'm going to draw Trap Stun or my body is a shield.
I didn't draw my body. I put in. You know what? I actually put in 3 my body this time. My body's at 3 in the main deck.
Really?
I didn't see it. Nope.
So you were on 3 my body, 3 Trap Stun.
Well, Trap Stun's in the side, but yeah, 3 my body. Main.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, it's like you still got to your bosses. Like you got to CED, you got to Dad, and I was able to just barely contain them, luckily.
I can't believe it. But those Black Wings are so crazy. I need to start.
You're so lucky. Let me just say how lucky you are. Imagine if I had your Synchro pool with my deck.
Oh, dude, I would have never won a game. Are you kidding me?
I could Black Rose, I could Stardust Dragon, I could be summoning all of these Synchros that it's actually very difficult for you to summon in most instances, like with ease. Okay, this is actually really funny too, and I didn't think this was actually going to come up. I was actually, no joke, playing Gothams in my extra deck for this exact situation when I have Goyo and Gale on the field. This makes
Gotham's effect tribute itself. You'd have to tribute itself for it to do anything.
You'd have to tribute itself, but at the very least, it's a way to make sure that you can't get your Goyo back, which is actually something I was thinking with this Mobius line. And then it's like your Mobius doesn't do anything, and then you have to out a 3100 attack monster.
Fucking Gotham's, dude. Did you know Gotham's is the only synchro monster in the game where you can use 2 tuners? Well, originally the only monster in the game where you could use 2 tuners to make it.
Which is crazy. I did not know that until people pointed that out. That's so nuts.
That's so interesting too. I didn't realize. What did I read that? I read that on a Facebook group or something the other day. Somebody pointed it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Interesting.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. 3-0 win streak. Looking good. Let's make it 4-0 next time. We have to shout out our patrons as always, though. So big shouts to Pony Stark, Joshua Wiley, Sean Alling Jr., Tim00x3, Shadow1317, Michael Dente, Mystic Walk, Neo Cypher Slacker, Oli, we have Sylvia Wilds, Engayoko, Part 2, Dan the Man Hoban, Synchro Guy GW, Jarvis Martin, Logan Thomas, Dragon Lord Dollywop, Peter Gregory, Raz Smith, Shotagonist, Thomas Nelson, Emil Cohen, Ika Ironfang, Draconic, Alex Smith, George Jordan Coods, Timothy Chen, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Brother Paul. We have Benjamin, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Hot Pack, Nehru Celeste, Chris Hood, Shane Reese, and Jordan Husey. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.
Fuck Kalut.